3 things you did not know about Tunisia. Let's start out with circumcision. What do you need to do if you want to convert to the local religion, which is Islam, right? If you want to become a Muslim, what do you have to do for you to be accepted into this local tribe, this local community? What's the expectation or the requirement? Actually, it's not an expectation.
Well, in order for you to convert to be a Muslim person and to show it to the world, especially the women's family, so they can know, they make sure that you're really converted to the Deen, Islam, you will need to have a surgery, which is cutting a piece of your which is called circumcision. It's very famous in our religion, in which every man that needs or that will turn into Muslim needs to do.
And this is not just for Tunisia, this is in any Muslim country, right? This is the expectation. Now, for Americans watching this video, very typically, I think almost in all cases, Americans are circumcised. Okay, up on birth, you know, this is what happens in America. It's not the case in Europe, but in America it is the case. I'm honestly not sure about Australia and New Zealand, how that works. So maybe if you guys are from down under, you can comment on this issue and let us know. So this is important, right? And you pointed out something very important, which is if you want to get married to a Tunisian woman, the conversion must happen in a lot of cases. However, in the new Tunisia, there are now more women than ever that will accept the man as is, correct? So
they would.
There's no expectation to convert from Christianity to Islam, but many people still expect that. What's the ratio like? What do you think? Is it like 80-20? Like 80% of people still expect that and 20% of people are more lenient? What are the numbers roughly?
Well,
is
maybe
it 50-50?
40% of people are more lenient about it.
Okay.
But the other 60% is because of the parents. They form a big role in the circumcision surgery. So it's like they need a proof. Sometimes they hold that part that it's cut down and they show it to the family members, like he did it, so he's now Muslim. So it's like a proof.
Okay, that's a weird celebration, but okay, it's part of it.
It's fun though.
Now, this is the case for some marriages, right? Not everyone has this expectation. Just so we get that clear. Not everyone has the expectation. Great. Then the next, what's the next big
also
thing?
It's a new law actually. So if you exceeded a 1 month visit in Tunisia, then you will have to register your phone, or you won't be able to make phone calls here in Tunisia. So your phone needs to be registered using your ID and your passport.
Okay. And so what happens? Let's say I was in Tunisia for more than 30 days and I didn't do it. Will I be blocked by the local carriers?
Well, you will be blocked and you won't be able to have phone calls nor to receive phone calls.
Got it. So this is mandatory. There's no way around it.
Even for Tunisians, not only foreigners.
Right. What happens when you buy a local phone that's unlocked? You don't have to do that, right?
No, you don't have to do that.
So this is important information. If you want to come here and say you have an outside phone that you bring with you in Tunisia and it has to be unlocked. So if you come from America and say you have your phone with AT&T, Verizon, then first of all, your phone would need to be unlocked anyway before you can plug in a SIM card. Another point that I want to add that you did not know about Tunisia is that in America now, like everything that's, I believe, above iPhone 14, I already have iPhone 15. Of course, in Tunisia, that's not so common yet, but the newer phones, they only have electronic SIM cards, whereas in Tunisia, when you arrive at the airport, the SIM cards that you get, that you buy, they're all physical SIM cards.
Physical,
that means if you have a brand new phone, or at least from the past 2 years, you're not going to be able to use it in Tunisia. So this is again important. So what you can do here, and this is what I recommend, this is what I personally implement religiously, is that you bring a phone with you that's unlocked and you bring a dummy phone. So you don't even bring a very expensive phone. You can buy maybe like a second-hand phone, right? Or if you go to, say, Apple, you can get a refurbished phone, you know, at a fraction, sometimes at a fraction, you know, or you can look for that at like Facebook Marketplace or anywhere locally where you can buy a second-hand phone and you bring it with you into Tunisia. So make sure that your phone is unlocked. That's the first thing that's very important. And the second thing that's very important is that you are able to plug in a regular SIM card, so it cannot be an electronic SIM card. Okay, that's important.
Sorry, Gerald. I also want to add something in which you need to pay attention if you want to buy a used phone, because here in Tunisia there are many markets for used phones. So when you're going to buy a used phone, you need to make sure that it's unlocked and registered.
Another thing that you didn't know about Tunisia is something that's in every meal, you say. What is it?
Well, here in Tunisia, we put always harissa in every dish, also tuna. So everything is with tuna. Sometimes we buy extra tuna, we add extra tunas. Also, we add extra harissas. Even if it exists in the meal, we add extra harissa and extra tuna.
Does that also apply when you go out to have pizza, or even say when you have something more lavish like a steak? Does that apply to that? You add tuna on a steak?
Tuna on a steak. Also, there is a famous dish for tuna on a steak. I forgot its name, but we have a dish here where we put tuna on a steak. Also on pizza, everywhere.
So you say it's mandated, but it's not. It's kind of mandated, right? It's
kind of
an expectation.
Yeah.
Since you stayed until the end of the video, we're going to throw in a bonus thing that you did not know about Tunisia, which is that as a foreigner, you cannot be alone in the vehicle with a Tunisian woman. You can't. Okay, this is a big no-no. It's a thing a lot of people don't know. Now, you said that if there is a Tunisian woman, a foreigner, and another person, then that's fine. So can it be two foreigners and a Tunisian woman? Or must it be a local man, a Tunisian woman, and a foreigner?
Well, maybe if the foreigners were women with another Tunisian woman, that would be okay. But if the foreigners are two boys, two males, and one woman, then it will sound a bit sketchy. Yeah, we can say that. And I think you can do that. Yeah, even the policemen they can stop you and start asking questions. So I don't recommend doing that.
So you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
If you're interested in learning more about Tunisian culture, you can click on the link below the video, subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Tunisian culture. And if you really want to help us out, hit the like button now. Thank you so much for watching Nomad Elite, and we see you on the next video.